Hearn said Canelo been flippity flop flopping like it's hot. He said Canelo every fight on the DAZN ain't been successful. Canelo Alvarez. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So yeah, he's basically said that every fight on the DAZN isn't a success. For every Canelo fight on his own hasn't been a success. So is he a little bit salty, a lot of bit salty, mid salty, you know what I'm saying, sea salty? And I knew the hating was gonna start because guess what? Canelo ain't European. He ain't porcelain skin. No matter how much y'all want to believe he porcelain skin and he's special. You know what I'm saying? I knew the truth was gonna come out, and now he's saying on Boxing Scene that now the DAZN got more money to deliver a better strength of lineup, and the money ain't tied up all into Canelo. He said at some point, the DAZN, at some point it's financially, Canelo wasn't financially benefiting the DAZN no more, and he says that he was instructed to make the Bivol fight, and after that fight couldn't be made because we know Canelo didn't want to fight Bivol again. They had no other fights to offer Canelo Alvarez. Simple as that. So at the end of the day, Al Heyman basically was like, I ain't providing y'all no fighters. I mean, they wasn't gonna fight top rank and better be at. We knew that. So we all knew that. So, Bob Arum would have made that fight in a heartbeat. But we already know that didn't make no sense for Canelo. So, like I told y'all, man, y'all believe in them fake ass numbers they putting out there. They not turning over no real profit for Canelo, bro. I'm telling y'all that. I'm telling y'all, man, people ain't buying pay-per-views like that. I heard that Caleb Plant pay-per-view flopped on PBC, on Showtime. That was the word on the street. That John Ryder fight, they told me, well, he did 450, man. Yeah, right. 450 people in the U.S. did not buy that pay-per-view. I'll say it again. 450,000 people in the U.S. did not buy that pay-per-view. And then you got to ask yourself, at 450,000, are they turning over enough of a profit? Because I think he get 10%. What are they selling it for? $80? So he get $8 every pay-per-view they sell. And John Ryder probably, got a little bit. So let's just say 10 of those dollars, 11 of those dollars is going towards the fighters right then and there. Even though Data Network and, they get a little bit bigger chunks since they're using the satellite companies. But, at the end of the day, if he was doing those big numbers, they would have found an opponent. Or if he was doing the numbers they said he was doing, they just would have outright paid Al Heyman for Benavidez to come over there. And they said, well, we got $12 million for Charlo to come over here. I mean, what can Al Heyman say? And we're going to throw you a couple million and let him come over here. Come on, you got to do what's best for business. And we know he don't do what's best for the fighter. He do what's best in his best interest. So, like I told y'all, man, that dude ain't, man, they fighting over a 3. A chick that look like a 3. But since they in the school or they in the job, that she a 3 amongst 1s and 2s on the curve scale, man, she a 8 or a 7. You've been like that when you've been in class, you've been in maybe a class with some chicks and they all mid, but the best looking mid chick, you like, man, she looking better and better because I ain't got shit else to look at. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been at work in that situation, but when she go out to the real world, she mid. She mid. So it don't really surprise me. It don't really surprise me, brother. I already know he ain't doing the numbers that they say he doing. That's common freaking sense. That's common sense. And not Eddie Hearn letting the cat out the bag. He be lying. Oh, we did way more than reported. Man, you did way less. Canelo just can't get in there and fight anybody and make any amount of money or nothing like that. It got to be a name, Chavez, Golovkin. And the Golovkin fight didn't bring what they thought he was gonna bring neither. I might care about that shit, but like a handful of ninjas on YouTube. You know, and I put the emphasis on a handful of ninjas on YouTube. Ain't nobody care about that. And the fight proved me to be right. That fight was mid as hell. It's below mid. That's homegrown dirt. And not no good homegrown. You was better off smoking the Black and Mild or Newport 100. Short. Let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. But nonetheless, we already knew that. And they said, well, we ain't got no fighter to put them in there with. Go find one. Go rent one. Go lease one. It's as simple as that. Go lease one. Go lease one. Go pay Al for a fighter. Go pay Bob for a fighter. But he knew that Canelo Alvarez, and maybe down the line he'll say this, he knew that Canelo Alvarez didn't want to fight Dimitri Bivol. We all knew that. But he get a pass. You got people saying, well, you know, he did 450 versus Ryder. No, the fuck he didn't, dude. That dude lucky if he did 250. You ain't got to be a rocket science. You ain't got to be a genius to see that. All them fights that he was doing, Billy Joe, flop. Ryder, flop. Fielding, flop. Jacobs, flop. All them bitches was flopping on the zone. They was doing no promotional, no nothing. So Eddie Hearn said, well, his own, you know, we was, you know, they not mad if we let Canelo go. Now we got more money to make other fights. Okay, if you ain't had no fighters to fight Canelo, what other fights can you make? That company not gonna keep lasting like this. They don't have nothing. Even with Canelo, they didn't have nothing. You can't have one fighter, then all his opposition is be spread across the other promotional companies, and they don't want to play ball. It don't work like that. You know, you got to have a plethora of fighters, man. It's just too hard. Everybody want to work against each other. You got Oscar and Eddie who in dire need of big fights, and now got a new pot of money with Canelo being gone, and they don't want to work together to survive. They'd rather die. They'd rather die. They'd rather die than work together to survive. That's boxing. Instead of everybody working together, utilizing their dates, they'll all rather just try to work individually and work against each other. And then to be all these Saturdays that don't have fights on there, but then they come to one Saturday where they all say, we're going to put fights on all this one Saturday and make y'all choose. They are fucking idiots, dude. This is why they not CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. This is why they not in real businesses. This is why they not, you know, with real conglomerates and shit like that. This is why they not at Quaker Oats and General Mills, or I don't know. Because their business minds is dog shit. And now they fighting over a mid girl. That's what Canelo is. He a middle of the world female, and you fighting over her. And you know what Big Sean said, you got baby mama. You said you got baby mama problems. You ain't even got you no baby. They fighting over this mid girl, you know, like she motherfucking Apollonia. You know what I'm saying? They fighting over Leslie Jones and shit. They fighting over Leslie Jones and shit. Acting like it's fucking Holly Berry. Might be make you Hollerberry. That's wild. You know? And the truth gonna always eventually come out. Especially from a pilgrim like Eddie Hearn. He talk too much and he feel a certain type of way. Well, we didn't have a fight to offer. Ain't it your job to go find his wife and fight? Well, comes a time when you just gotta let somebody go. It's not financially great for the zone. We been knew that. When you don't promote a fighter and you put him in with a whole bunch of Europeans, don't nobody want to see that crap. Don't nobody want to see that crap. Fuck know who Callum Smith is and Billy Joe. Man, shit, European Caleb Plant. A lot of people don't know who Caleb Plant is. So, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.